Okay guys, we are going to do page 214, numbers 6 through 8 of your student journal. And we will have a quiz on tomorrow, so make sure you go back and practice your properties. Make sure you know what you're talking about, and you'll be okay, sweeties. These are the big ideal math problems, so these are not mine. I give them credit for their work. I did not make these up, not this set. All right, it says in exercises 6 through 8, the diagonals of rectangle EFGH intersect at I. Given that measure of angle HFG is 31 and EG is 17, find the indicated measure. So they gave us a lot of information here. So I'm going to go and help you break it down. So it said the diagonals of a rectangle EFGH intersects at I. So that is a lot. And here's what you have to know. So if this is I, that means I is a midpoint. And the properties of a rectangle tells you that these diagonals bisect congruently. So that means this midpoint splits all of them into the same equal parts, which contrasts with the parallelogram, because with the parallelogram, these two, this one equals this one and this one equals this one. But that's the only different relationship between, well, one of the different relationships between the parallelogram and the rectangle. Now it says, given that measure of angle HFG, let's practice right quick with answering this angle. This is the vertex, and what letters are we looking around it? H and G. Here is H and G, and they marked it for us already. And then it says that EG is equal to 17, and they already marked, did they mark EG for us? Oh, it said the whole thing is 17. So if this whole thing is 17, so we're going to say that EI is going to be 17 divided by 2, and GI is also going to be 17 divided by 2. And all of these are actually going to be equal to the same thing, because if that is the middle, then we already know that all of those should be equal. So I'm going to go ahead and divide this. So we get 8.5 here, 8.5 here, 8.5 here, and 8.5 there. Okay, we are in the game. So now it says the measure of angle FHG. It wants us to find that. So I'm going to go to H, that's my middle point, and I'm looking for F and G to be around it. So here is H and there is F and G, so my loop needs to open towards F and G. And what is that measure going to be? Well, here's what we do know. That if these two sides, if this is a rectangle, then they told us something about the sides. This side should be parallel to that side. And let me just put my parallel symbols on it. Opposite sides are parallel. Okay, so what that's saying is if that opposite sides are parallel, then this little line right here, FH, is a transversal. So these are what we call alternate interior angles. So if this one is 31, then this little angle right here is also 31. But what do we know about a rectangle? We know that in a rectangle, this little box right here is 90 degrees. And we already know a piece of it is 31. So I'm just going to say 90 minus 31 would give me what I need for this little piece here, since I know this side is 31. So let's go look. 90 minus 31 is 59. So we know this piece here is 59. So this angle is 59. All right. And I'm going to erase this right angle right here, so I can kind of keep it neat as possible. Now it says find HF. Here is H, here is F. Well, we know these diagonals are going to be the same length and they get cut at the same point. So we know this is 17, because if EG is 17, so it's FH. Now it says find the measure of angle EFG. So I'm going to go to F, and then I need to open that up to E and H. So E and H is right here, so that they want me to find this little loop here. So guess what? This pink line is a transversal. So, and these yellow lines are parallel, so we can say that opposite alternate interior angles. So if this is 59, then this up here is also 59 because they're alternate interior angles. Or you could have figured it out, if this is a 90-degree angle, then you also know that this angle and this angle should add to give you 90. And either way you want to figure it out, it would be valid. And that's all, guys. See you on the quiz and see you in class tomorrow. Please, please, please retry these problems if you need to, or pull out your book and repractice the ones from class. Bye, sweeties.